Hello to you. I'm Jessie Johnson. This is governments. All governments. Their basics, their basic natures. Made of individuals. All governments are made of individuals, no different in their ways than you. There are at least 9 types of government. 1. Economic. 2. Educational. 3. Family. 4. Law. 5. Medical. 6. Mass media. 7. Political. 8. Religious. And 9. Science governments. All are powerful and all want the identical same thing. Power over you. Mind, body, and soul. Total, if possible. There are 12 basic new world orders and their sub-forms happening simultaneously at this moment. These include art, economics, educational, family, law, medical, mass media, political, poverty, religious, science, and spiritual. Along with this, there are 7 levels of social order levels. They are barbaricism, social order level 1 through 14, where 0 equals extinction of our species or extinction of the human race. B. Monarchism, social order level 15 to 28. C. Oligarchism, social order level 29 to 42. D. Democratism, or democracism, or social order level 43 to 56. E. Sociarchism, which is the social order level of 57 to 70. Anarchism, social order level 71 to 84. And naturearchism, social order level 85 to 99. The human race is at 1 to 45 social order levels, in general that is, with potentials of 46 to 70 and long-term potential of 71 to 99. Because humans have low social order levels in general, the different types of governments are mixed and take a general form of definitions. These are definitions of what forms they take. 1. A body of individuals or persons organized by themselves or others for authority and power directed for supervision of public affairs. 2. Classification into units of and for distribution of economic, educational, law, medical, mass media, political, religious, etc. power. 3. A complex of sub-institutions of laws, customs, traditions, and functions which is carried out for public safety or exploitation of the public. 4. Continuous exercise of authority over the functions, conduct, and behavior and the rule, jurisdiction, and regime over a people. Number 5. Condition and organizational body, which one group is coerced to obey another group. 6. Control by force or threat of force over a people. 7. A body of individuals who issue edicts, orders, and threatens any and everyone with violence if they don't obey. 8. A group having legal glorified thuggery and thievery. 9. Government depends entirely on the ability to coerce through violence and threat of violence and imprisonment. Number 10. A group having legal and illegal right to initiate force in a region. Number 11. Coercing a people by propaganda. Number 12. Government is made of individuals with their own agendas as a group and subgroups of individuals, acting independently of the masses of people that gives it its existence, making its own laws. The government, that is, makes its own laws against the will of the people, which a government considers people stupid and their subjects. Now, coercion is the use of intimidation, threats, or force, leverage, pressure to prevent or make someone do or not do something they have a civil or human right, legal or otherwise, to do or not do, making their own self-government and the government make their own self-government and other governmental laws. A government's purpose is to make its own laws for itself, none answerable to its people, to rule the military and all police forces while the people do not. giving orders to the people and not vice versa. Prey, P-R-E-Y, preying on the numberless, gullible, fearful, ignorant, etc., who accept anything on an authority, says and does. Hold on, please. I'm going to fix this. Hold on just for a second, please. Now, a government gives orders and commands to attack their own people when they protest, peaceful or otherwise, gets the mass media to go along with the lies and corruption, use the millions of stupid, gullible, and ignorant to suppress the truth and the knowledgeable people, to keep and trap the knowledgeable people in place of impotency. All governments at base are dictatorial, or dictators, despotic and tyrannical. All governments seek total mental enslavement of the tens to hundreds of millions of the masses. All governments at base turn to institutional oppression, repression, institutional suppression, mental and physical, of the masses for power maintenance, monetary penalties against the people, dealing in oppression of groups and creating justifications, and turning internally tyrannical as a general whole. The governed are to be watched, tracked, traced, spied on, directed against their will, law-driven by immoral laws, numbered, regulated, enrolled, coerced by people who neither have the right nor the intelligence nor the wisdom nor the virtue to do so. To be governed is to be noted and recorded, registered, counted, taxed, stamped, measured, assessed, licensed, authorized, and ordered against their will, admonished, prevented, dumbed down, moronized, mentally tortured, forbidden, reformed, rehabilitated, corrected, punished, imprisoned. It is and always has been by the individual that make up a government under the false pretext and context of public safety and utility and public good in the name of general interest for a person or group to be placed under contribution, drilled, fleeced, exploited, monopolized, extorted from, robbed, enslaved politically and economically, squeezed, hoaxed, or hoaxed, gullibilized, arrested, having belongings confiscated, charged without warranty, harassed, molested, deprived of, then at the first sign of resistance of a people or first word of complaint from a people, to be repressed, fined, vilified, hunted down, abused, clubbed, disarmed, bound, choked, judged, condemned, shot, deported, sacrificed, sold, enslaved, monetarily exploited, betrayed, rights stepped on, both civil and human rights stepped on, mocked, belittled, stigmatized as an individual or as a group, large or small, ridiculed, derided, outraged, and dishonored. This is government. That is its justice. That is the governmental group of individuals' morality. Proprietary exploitation, making wars without consent of its own people. Nationhood, used as a falsehood to enslave the people. Entitlement of the few. Bigotry, racism, stigmatism of a group's race, institutional racism. The government Military, police, and high, middle, and upper classes are one. Once again, the government, the military, the police, and high, middle class, and upper classes are one, and everyone else are of the other. In the world of time, space, cause, effect, life, death, motion, rest, etc., totally and all and everything is about how much power you are, you have, you can get. Mechanical power and life power, the two major categories of power. No power, no existence. Power is in two forms: type and quantity. It is power that keeps your heart beating and lungs breathing. Everything else is secondary in this specific context. No you, no nothing. Power is equal to the energy and force to do, to be, and to have. Enough specific type and quantity of power answers utterly all things, good or ill. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching, and have a fine day. Oh yes, please subscribe and share this video.